AEW WrestleDream is this weekend, and I will give you the most factual predictions for the show. First up, we have the Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate. Now, I do like both of these teams, but I might have to give it to the Demand. The Hurt Syndicate have been dominant for a while now, so it might be time for a little bit of a change. Plus, I feel like the Demand would be the perfect team to beat the Ops for the Trios Championships. But it is the Hurt Syndicate, and they do hurt people, so they could easily win, but I have the Demand winning this match. We have the Young Bucks versus the Jurassic Express in a $5,000 match. It's gotta be the Jurassic Express. It would be nice for the Bucks to get some money back, but they are just way better when they're broke as fuck. But it would be nice for them to pick up a win and get a little bit of moolah in their pocket. But I don't want that to happen. So I have the Jurassic Express winning this match. We have Thekla versus Jamie Hayter, and this is the first women's one-on-one pay-per-view match without a stipulation or a championship since Britt Baker versus Saraya at Full Gear 2022. And that's not a good look. The women do deserve to have just a fair one-on-one match, and they don't need a championship to have a match. So do better, Toni. But the match is concerned, I'm gonna have to give it to Jamie Hayter. Somehow, some way, I know Queen Aminata is gonna get involved in this match and fuck her over. But Thekla does have the Triangle of Madness on her side. But I think I'm gonna go with the safe option and pick Jamie Hayter. We have Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. I love Mark Briscoe, don't get me wrong. He put his life on the line against Maxwell Jacob Friedman in that tax match at All Out. But it's gonna have to be Kyle. I don't want Kyle to lose that belt anytime soon. I want the Proto Star to hold this championship for a very, very long time. But they are even in their series. They're both 2-2 against each other. But we're gonna have to give the nod to Kyle Fletcher. We have Kris Statlander versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. It's obviously Kris Statlander. I mean, she barely just won the championship, and this is her first defense, so she's obviously gonna win. Plus, Toni Storm had her time with the championship. 4 times to be exact. So it's time for some new blood in the women's division to hold the championship. Plus, I feel like Toni's character right now, she's starting to spiral, not having her championship with her. So let her spiral some more into madness. I don't know what she'll do, or God forbid say. She fucking says everything she wants to already. So I have Kris Statlander winning and retaining her women's championship. We have Brodido versus Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Now I'm a huge fan of Brodido, and I would love to see them retain, but I might have to go with Okada and Takeshita. They got the whole will they, won't they coexist kind of thing going on, and Okada's got the Unified Championship, and with Takeshita barely winning the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, I would love to see them both hold the Tag Team Championships and have like a power trip kind of tag team just like Stone Cold and Triple H did back in the day. Plus, it could heighten their will they, won't they coexist kind of story. Plus, you don't have to give them a long reign, just like a month and a half maybe. But I do have Okada and Takeshita picking up another win for the Don Callis family and bringing home the Tag Team Championships. We have Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin in an I Quit match. I am very excited for this match. Somebody might fucking die. Now, I didn't say that for legal reasons. I don't think they can actually kill somebody on pay-per-view, but I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, both of these guys are tough as nails. I have Darby Allin winning this match. I mean, Darby Allin climbed Mount Everest for God's sakes. He's not gonna say I quit. Unless Jon Moxley brings out a gun. Or he could bring out Bryan Danielson or Sting and threaten their life. With a gun maybe? No, I'm just kidding. No guns, damn it, no guns. But other than Jon Moxley threatening Sting or Bryan Danielson's life, I don't see Darby Allin quitting anytime soon. So I have Darby Allin picking up the victory in this match. And we move on to the main event. Hangman Adam Page versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. Yet again, another match I'm very excited for. Hangman Adam Page has had an absolutely amazing 2025, and Samoa Joe was one of my all-time favorite wrestlers ever. So I'm very excited for this. And such a simple feud too. Hangman Adam Page accidentally gave Samoa Joe his championship wrong, and he's seen that as disrespect. So of course, he wasn't gonna fucking take that shit. But even though I love Samoa Joe to death, he is not winning this match. Hangman will hold on to this championship for quite a while. But will we see Samoa Joe fully turn heel after the match? Who knows, maybe he'll shake Hangman's hand. But maybe we see a returning Jay White. Jay White recently posted on Twitter asking everyone if they're ready. So maybe Jay White comes back and starts a feud with Hangman, and maybe he's the one to take the belt off Hangman. But what I do know is Hangman Adam Page is retaining his World Heavyweight Championship this weekend. And those are my predictions for WrestleDream. Do you agree with them? Probably not. They're probably all wrong. This looks like a fantastic AEW pay-per-view yet again. You can never go wrong with AEW this year, except for when the year first started. It was kinda rough. But are you looking forward to WrestleDream this weekend? Let me know in the comments. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll make more silly videos like this in the future, so stop on by when the time comes. But until then, be careful.